now going to touch the pad. Everybody in the world fused. Yeah. Welcome back to the Andy Mechanic YouTube channel, and I've got the gorgeous tool girl Jade back in the workshop again. Wow, honestly, I've been so looking forward to getting her back in the workshop. It's been way too long, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It has. Nice shades, by the way.
Thank you.
I broke mine the other day. I was most upset.
I wonder if I can hang it here.
Are you okay with that?
I was going to try and hang them on my top.
Can you give it a go?
Like on my necklace. Yeah.
That sort of works, doesn't it? Okay, so Jade, this is her first, no, actually your second video in the workshop for 2019, isn't it? Because we've just finished a video covering the rear brake on the Honda ATC. So I thought, in celebration, what can I do as a cool video with Jade, just to sort of spice things up a little bit for her? And I found an old Briggs Stratton engine under the bench, I've been clearing out to move to the new workshop. And I did a video this morning on cleaning up the carburettor from that engine in the hope that we can maybe, just maybe, bring it back to life with Jade and get it running. And if we do, then we're going to let it run until it blows itself up. That sounds fun, doesn't it? We're going to see which bit fails. So I've no idea if there's any oil in it. We will check all that stuff. But the engine itself is just behind us on a trolley. Just here, look. So Jade, we're going to try and get this engine running again. Now, one of the main benefits is this engine has a starter motor, which is just over there. It's been wrapped in some kind of cloth. Weird. Anyway, it's got a starter motor, and fingers crossed it's going to work, because there's no way I want to be using a pull start to try and get this engine going. It's way too hot for that, isn't it? Okay, so let's get it on the bench and take a closer look. You ready, Jade?
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. Where's your fire extinguisher? Show the people, because they only complain if you don't walk around with your fire extinguisher. Okay, so I think the first thing we should do is check, see if we've got a spark. That'd be an easy thing to do, isn't it? So we've got now there's no spark plug in this engine, so I have to try and find some kind of spark plug that fits the hole, works like it fits the threads. This is the spark plug cap. So we'll find a spark plug, we'll just rest it on the cylinder head, we'll ground it, and I'll try and energise the starter motor, and then we'll see if we get a spark out of it. Okay, sounds good?
Sounds good.
Cool. We're going to need a battery.
That's very good.
It's a good sized battery, isn't it?
Mm.
Okay. That'll work. Jeez, you're leaving your makeup around all over the workshop again. Honestly. Right. Spark plug. Now, let's just try one of these. This is one of the spark plugs out of Tool Girl Lily's car. We did a service on not so long ago, and these are the old plugs. So maybe we can use one of those. So just see if that plugs into the plug cap.
Not very well.
Give it a good push.
Oh, yeah.
Cool, yeah. Right, so we need ground, so we can hook that onto there, so it can just rest on there now. We can see if it sparks. And I need some jump leads, which are just over here. Right then, Jade. You're in charge of looking for a spark. Don't stick your tongue on the spark plug, whatever you do.
I won't.
Because you might get a sudden shock. Okay, so we need a ground. That should work. And down there is the output for the starter motor off the solenoid. Jeez. Okay. So let's just do a quick dry run without a spark. See if it cranks over. Hey, look at that. You alright?
Big glow in the face.
Oh, that's just, just stuff out of there because there's no spark plug. Okay, so now all I need to do is hold the ground, put this ground wire on the battery as well. Bring that a bit closer. That works. Yeah, that's fine. Right. So you're going to watch in there for a spark. Right, let's give it a go. See if we can get a spark out of this thing. You saw one? Because my eyesight's terrible. I can't see shit these days. Right, good stuff. So we've definitely got a spark. Brilliant. Right, Jade, so we've got a spark. What else does an engine need to run? Any ideas?
Charge or battery.
Well, we've got battery because we're using this Dota battery.
Yeah.
So you need a spark. Petrol?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And
Oil?
yep, we can check the oil. And what about, what's this stuff around us? What do we breathe?
Yeah.
What does engines?
Oxygen.
Yeah, engines need oxygen, don't they, for that chemical reaction with the fuel to burn. So we need to make sure that we've got fuel going to the carburetor now. I have already cleaned the carb out, but I haven't tested it because obviously the engine hasn't run. So we're going to assume that the carb is okay, but we need to pull the drain bung to see if fuel's getting into the float bowl. So let's do that next. Cool, yeah. Right, Jade, this is the carburetor, and this is the float bowl right down here, look. And the bolt just off to one side, that's the drain bung. So if I turn the fuel on, I have put some fresh fuel in the tank. If you undo that bolt for me, we should see, hopefully, so use the ring end of your spanner. That's it, the other end. All the way up. What do you like? Oh man, it's one of those days. And you're coming towards me, all right? Just not towards the camera, but not destroy the camera. Yeah, good job. Okay, so as soon as you see fuel dribbling out, you should be able to just stop and tighten it back up again. Hopefully we will have some fuel coming out. Use your fingers now if you want. So the question is...
Oh, it's so good. There's no fuel.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There is?
Leaking.
Cool, okay, right, you can do it back up again now. Fantastic. I'll get you a rag for your fingers.
Yeah, just stick up the fuel. I can feel it.
Yeah. Your fingers got cold, don't they, because it evaporates so quick. Right, so we've got fuel, we've got a spark. Better check the oil, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. That's one of the, it's actually got two oil dipsticks, but we can just pull that one out. So if you want to, I'll crack it off for you. If you want to unscrew that, let's see if it's got any oil in there. There's a rag. So give it a wipe off, and then stick it back in the hole. It's got something on there, isn't it? Show the people down here, look.
It looks really gross.
So you got to put your, when you're doing the camera, you got to put your hand behind it, otherwise it won't focus like that. Look. There we go. So it's not oil, is it? It's like a white substance.
It looks creamy.
So it looks like maybe there's lots of water in with the engine oil. But clean it off and just dip it again and see what you get. I'm not too concerned about. Oh, hang on. So when you dip it, make sure you get it all the way in. That's it. You don't have to screw it in. Just as up to the threads. That's it. That'll do. Bring it back out again. Anything?
No.
Nothing at all. Okay.
Alright, let's clean.
So it needs some oil, doesn't it? Damn. I'll go and find some oil. We'll put some oil in. What are you doing?
I'm screwing it back up. I might be having to put oil on that soon. But...
We are, yeah. You can take it back out if you want. In fact, we'll have a little look inside with the camera and see what we can see. Oh man, that looks really sludgy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. Well, we'll chuck a bit of oil in just to see if it'll start, and then if it does, then we'll have to drain the oil. All right, Jade. There's your little funnel. So you hold that there, and just very slowly just pour some oil in there. And then once we start to see it come out the bottom, we know that we're full. That's usually how it works on these. Yeah. Pretty much. I wonder why it's been scrapped. Something not right with this engine. There must have been something, that's failed on it for it to be scrapped like the way that it was. Okay, how are we doing? Should we test it? Do a dip. Yeah. Cool. So you can just pull it out and rest it on the rag if you want. Okay, let's give that a go. Oh, we're just on the dipstick. Look at that, just down the bottom. So we'll put some more in. We want to give it a chance, don't we, really? It's probably wasted oil, but, it's not expensive.
Take it over it.
Go on then, chuck it all in, what the hell. Saves putting it back in the tin. Cool, that'll do. So I'll give you the funnel. I'll put that in there, look. Right, go on, you did the next one. What have we got? Ah, halfway.
Yes,
Yeah.
alright.
Cool, that'll do. Okay, put your dipstick back in. At least we know we've got some oil in there now. It's probably contaminated, but it'll work just to start the engine up.
Yeah.
Shouldn't destroy itself straight away. Okay, so we now need to install that spark plug, don't we?
Yeah.
Cool, let's do that. Let's see you angry.
Well, have you even seen a video of a squirrel angry? It's hilarious.
Oh, the squirrel angry?
Yeah.
We'll just talk about Jade being a squirrel in a previous life.
Yeah.
Won't we? So you think? Who knows?
You know, my flatmate's got me squirrel themed gifts, and so I think I ate like a squirrel
Is that right?
Yeah.
We need that.
for Christmas.
Jeez. Okay, we can get rid of that wire now. Finish with that.
What are we doing?
Oh, you're going to be fitting the spark plug. So if I get the threads started. Now I don't know if this spark plug's too long or not. It just seems to be the right threads for this engine, so it might hit the piston when the piston goes to the top. So we'll have to turn the engine over nice and gently at the start, just to, by hand, to see if it's going to clear. Right, can you wind that in for us, Jade? You've got quite a long way to go. In fact, so you can even cheat because it's only a scrap engine. Well, we're going to get the comments going now. Don't go mad, all right? Don't over tighten it. Just nice and gently, okay? Nobody ever uses one of these to put a spark plug in before. Okay, just stop there. Ooh, hang on a minute. Is it already hitting the piston? I don't know. Let's have a look. It seems to start to tighten up, doesn't it? Oh no, you're alright. Yeah, you can finish it off by hand now. Just to keep them happy.
Gosh, it wouldn't be that bad.
Hey?
Wasn't that bad.
No, it must have just got wedged on the rocker cover or something, as it was going in. Is that in?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Good job. Okay, you can put the plug cap back on there if you want now.
Piece of plug cap.
So remember
Hello.
that bit? So you can stick that back on. So we're in. Did it go click? There we go. That's it. Good job.
Hear that?
So we've got fuel. Check that. We've got a spark.
Yeah.
It spins up, so it's not seized.
Okay.
We just need to make sure that the piston doesn't hit that spark plug because the spark plug is quite a long spark plug and it might go too far down into the cylinder. I just don't know. I don't have one for this engine. It was missing the spark plug, so I'm just going to turn it over by hand.
Feel okay?
Yeah, there's not a great deal of compression, but the piston definitely is going up and down. It's not hitting the spark plug, so we're good there. So I think we should give it a go. It might start. Now we do have, I'll get rid of those for now. Just turn the engine around. We've got the controls that we have is we've got what looks like a choke. Here, look. And I think this one, that was nothing. Great job, okay. That must be the throttle. I'm sure this is the throttle. It doesn't seem to do much. There we go. That's the throttle there, look. Okay. So, we should have about half throttle. And I think choke on will be that way. I think, from memory. There, yes. That's choke on that way. Okay, let's do this. What the hell?
You've got this.
Okay, Jade. Tool girl Jade, this could be the last video we ever make. It could be. Right, I don't know if it's going to start or not, we'll see. You've done this before, haven't you, where you made a spark on the battery? Do you want to give it a go?
Sure.
I might hold the engine actually. Right, okay. Give it a crank. No, you're right, keep going. Hey! easy, wasn't it? High five!
High five.
Holy shit. Scrap engine runs. It didn't even smoke. What's going on? It started up pretty quick, didn't it? Holy shit. Okay. Alright, well I reckon we should stick it on the trolley somehow. We've got to leave this thing running until it blows up and then we can take it apart.
Okay.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, because it's scrap anyway. It's no use to me, so maybe what we'll do is we'll get it running. I'll find
What if
the
it doesn't blow up?
oh well, I'll find the oil drain bung and I'll just undo it. So while it's running, the oil's draining out, and eventually it's going to do something, isn't it? It's going to have oil in it. It can't run forever, can it? Like that.
No.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. All right, let's get it all set up. Back in a minute, people. I want to start it once more. Come on, let's start it again. I want to start it again. This is cool. All right, give it another go. That was brilliant. Go on, give it another go.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm always ready. You know me. And again. Might run out of fuel actually. Geez, maybe it only runs once, and that's the end of it. So, which was throttle on? Hang on. Have a look.
It was a white one.
That's the choke, is that one? There we are. That's it. Right, give it another go. Flames! It's awesome, isn't it? It's good fun. Okay, right, let's get the door.
Fell off on.
Really? Oh, probably some dead animal, maybe. Okay, have you woken up now?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Right, the old Briggs Stratton is bolted down to the bench at one corner, and it's got a G-clamp just down here at the other corner. And first of all, I'm amazed, and so is Jade, that the thing actually even fired up, but bloody good that it did. And it sounds great, actually. It sounds quite sweet. There's a little engine. So God knows why it was scrapped. But the plan of attack is we're going to start the engine up. It's got plenty of fuel on the tank. We're going to get it running at maximum RPM, and then I'm going to remove the drain bung for the oil. And the oil is going to start to drain out of the engine into a catch pan. And the engine is going to essentially run out of oil, overheat, and something is going to fail, but we don't quite know what is going to fail just yet. We're going to find out, and that's the experiment. And then once it's cooled down, we'll strip the engine down, and we'll see what carnage we've caused. Okay, Jade?
Yeah.
It's a good way about learning about engines, isn't it? I think so. Okay, let's get it started. The last time it'll ever start, I think. All right, Jade. So you know what to do?
Yeah.
You're just going to put the ground on the earth wire on there, and it should start. Hang on then. Let me fettle it a bit. So fuel is on. Try it again. Right, we're going to let the oil run out.
Yeah. Should we try and get it going?
Yeah, we're going to start it with that, with the oil running out. I don't quite know why it died, but anyway. Okay, let's give it a go. Let's do this. See if it's going to start. Hang on. Jesus Christ, you're so keen. Right, we have some start, you bastard. So we'll give that a go.
Magic spray.
Magic spray, yeah. Don't know if that's going to work or not, but we'll give it a go.
What is it?
It's a special start your engine spray. Right, we're on throttle. The fuel's on. Okay, give it another go. You got to watch me. You can't say stop. You got to say stop. You got to stop, right? Okay, go on then. It's just not. I haven't smelled that for years. It's not fuel.
Right.
Jesus, woman, you're killing me. That seized up. That seized. See how it stopped so quick? It went zip and stopped. That seized up because there's no oil in it. Oh, that's why it's stopping. We did it. I have no idea what went pop, but we definitely did it.
I saw an orange flame.
Holy shit. So the oil in the crankcase is on fire, hence all the smoke.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not going to affect the fuel tank because there's quite a bit of petrol in there. Oh, you can hear it bubbling. Don't know what popped though.
Yeah, you can hear it popping.
Something went a real big bang, big pop, didn't it?
Yeah. Could be a great gasket or
Maybe. That's pretty cool actually. The fuel, the oil in the crankcase is actually on fire. That's interesting. Yeah, it might calm your nerves a bit.
I can hear it bubbling.
Look at that. That is fantastic.
Well, that was cool.
Holy shit. What an afternoon. We spent ages trying to get that engine to start when we wanted it to start for the test when we were running out of oil. But man, we had no spark. We had an intermittent spark, and then it just didn't want to run. And then finally, I said last time, didn't I? Last time, and I gave it another couple of spins over with the big drill because it wouldn't start on its own starter motor for some reason. It did fire up, and it actually ran pretty well, and it kept running. So I slowly increased the engine RPM, and then I ran away like a rat fleeing a sinking ship. I scurried off to the corner of the workshop and cowered, waiting for it to explode. And it made a bloody loud pop, and something flew across the workshop, but I have no idea what it is yet. I haven't found it. And what was left of the oil in the crankcase was, as you could see, was basically boiling away. We had all that smoke. It was actually on fire, so that was pretty impressive. Unfortunately, it didn't actually ignite the fuel in the fuel tank, because that would have been pretty... Well, I know I don't need this workshop for much longer, but I don't really want to burn it to the ground. That's not the idea, is it? No. So the engine is at the moment red hot, so we're going to leave that to cool down. We can't do the strip down today, unfortunately. Maybe I'll do it on my own, or maybe I'll stick it back in the corner of the workshop until Jade comes down to the new workshop, and we'll strip it down there. So that's going to be a couple of months away. You'll just have to wait to find out what went wrong with that engine. What was the primary fail, other than the fact it had no oil in it? Who knows? Oh, look at the state of this. Jade's going to kill me now.
Well, mine is not even it. Oh, you touched me.
I did? I'm on your ribs.
Focus for you.
Oh, shit. Damn. That's no good. It's in your contract. Anyway. Okay, crew. Well, it's been a bit of fun this afternoon. That's all it was about. We did finally destroy the engine. Took a lot of effort, though. Good little engine, that one. If you enjoyed the video, why not click, we're on the wrong side now, on the subscribe button, which is up there somewhere. You'll see a little gear icon turn up. Click on the gear icon, and then you can tick the box and turn on notifications. It's so distracting. And our friends down at YouTube will send you an email as and when I upload any new videos. You'll also find me on
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google+.
You just had to mix it up at the end, didn't you? You will. Feel free to communicate through any of those portals, but if you don't mind, first point of contact via the comments down at the bottom on the video. The comments for YouTube would be great, so I can get back to you as soon as possible. And I'm normally there. What's up? You alright? You happy?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
You're just over the moon. Where's my drink? Hang on. I need another drink. That's good. It's only orange juice at the moment. Now, there is also a Patreon page. It's going very well. I've got lots to... Give a tool girl a camera, honestly. They're a nightmare. There's lots going on with the Patreon page at the moment. 2019, it's going to really escalate. There's going to be a lot more tiers, a lot more information going on there. I'll have a bit more time to do that. And I'm going to be posting for patrons links to unlisted videos on YouTube, so you'll be able to access those videos that nobody else can watch. Obviously, it'll be within a tier, but as long as you're within that tier, you've got access and you can watch them. Simple as that, really. Okay, if you decide to be a patron, want to donate, then please only send through what you can afford. I'd hate you to send through more than that you can afford, because that's not what it's about. Anything you do send through is much appreciated. It really helps us to develop the videos, buy resources, buy tools, and really improve the quality of the videos and Jade's lipstick that we do on these, just what we do, isn't it, really? Okay, crew, well, I've had a lot of fun this afternoon. It's been quite scary at times, but damn good fun blowing things up. And, well, we'll see you next time. I don't know when Jade's going to be back. Probably March, maybe? End of February, maybe March. We'll have to wait and see. See how things pan out. We've got to work out the logistics down to the new workshop as well, which is a bit difficult because it's in the middle of nowhere. But we'll sort something out for sure, because we've got to get Jade back. Absolutely. All right, crew. We'll see you later on. Cheers.
See ya.
Over and out. I'm waiting.
I see that.
I'm waiting. Oh, God damn. You sure? A little tiny peck.
Yeah.
Jesus. And we get the job again.
Oh!
Yes.